Here's the full step-by-step peach and prosciutto pizza recipe, but first a glamour shot. I'll have the full list of ingredients and measurements at the end so you can screenshot those then. We're going to start by making our cottage cheese dough for the crust, which is cottage cheese flour, baking powder, some red pepper flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. You can make this in a food processor like I am and it'll combine into a dough ball, or you can mix it up together in a bowl. I forgot to film the salt going into the dough because England had just scored a winner. You can see here in the food processor the dough is starting to come together, and once it does and forms into a ball, wrap it up in plastic wrap and let it cool in the fridge for at least an hour. When you're ready to roll the dough out, place some flour onto a cutting board and roll it out using a rolling pin or a wine bottle. Now there are various different ways to cook this dough. You can use a pizza oven, a regular oven, an air fryer, a pizza stone, or a grill. The key step with this pizza is to pre-bake the dough until it's golden brown. While the dough is baking, cut up your peaches and get them over some heat just so the pizza isn't soggy later on. When the pizza crust is ready to go, sprinkle some olive oil and balsamic glaze over top before layering on your mozzarella, prosciutto, and peaches. Put the pizza back onto the grill or into the oven until the cheese is nice and melty and you've got a nice brown crust. Finally, slice up some fresh basil to sprinkle over top the finished pizza and hit it with a bit more balsamic glaze. Let it cool for a bit before enjoying, and I promise you this is one of the best pizzas you're going to have all summer. It will be so hard not to eat the entire thing. If you're using an oven, I would bake at 375 degrees, and for any cooking method, just keep an eye on the color of the crust and the cheese when baking. This whole process took just under 2 hours, but that's because I let the dough sit in the fridge for 75 minutes. From rolling out the dough to eating it took 35 minutes, but filming everything adds some time to the process.